If you ever see a circus appear overnight where there wasn't one before, don't stay for the final act. I was driving home from work around midnight when I saw it. A circus. Bright red and white tents, dozens of trailers, colorful lights, a giant sign. One night only. The strange thing was that the empty field had been completely vacant that morning. There was no way an entire circus could appear in a few hours. Still, curiosity got the better of me. I bought a ticket. The ticket seller never spoke. He simply handed me a ticket and smiled. A smile that seemed too wide. Inside, the circus was packed. Families, children, hundreds of people. Yet the audience was unnaturally quiet. Nobody was talking. Nobody was laughing. Everyone simply stared at the stage. The show began. Acrobats twisted through the air. Animals performed impossible tricks. Clowns danced beneath flashing lights. Everything seemed normal until I noticed something. The performers never blinked, not once.
The final
Then the
act
ringmaster
has
appeared.
arrived.
A tall man wearing a black top hat.
Welcome
His face hidden in
to the
shadow.
final
He
show.
welcomed everyone to the final show. Then he said
Please
something
remain
strange.
seated after
Please
the
remain
final
seated
act.
after the final act. The audience applauded. Every person at the exact same moment, the exact same rhythm, like machines. A cold feeling settled in my stomach. I decided to leave.
You can't
But
leave
when I
before
stood
they
up,
choose.
the woman beside me
It's
grabbed
almost
my
your
arm.
turn.
Her fingers felt freezing cold. She smiled
You
and
can't
whispered,
leave before they choose.
"You can't leave before they choose." I pulled away. The woman never moved again. She simply stared at the stage, smiling. Then the final act began. The lights went out. The circus tent became completely dark. A spotlight appeared in the center ring. The ringmaster stood alone, holding a list of names.
Michael Turner.
He began reading. Each time he read a name,
Sarah
someone in the
Collins.
audience stood up, walked toward the ring, and disappeared into the darkness. Nobody returned. Nobody screamed. Nobody resisted. They simply walked away. Then I heard my name. My full
Your
name.
full name.
The
hangs in
ringmaster
the
slowly
darkness.
pointed toward me. The entire audience turned to look. Hundreds
been
of
saving
faces
your
smiling,
seat.
waiting. I ran. I pushed through the crowd and escaped the tent. Outside, the circus was silent. No workers, no performers, no visitors, just empty tents. I jumped into my car and drove away. I never looked back. The next morning, the circus was gone. The field was empty again, as if nothing had ever been there.
See you again.
That should have been the end. But last night, 3 years later, I received a letter. No return address. Inside was a circus ticket, yellowed with age. The date printed on it was tomorrow, along with a handwritten note.
See you
Your
tomorrow.
act was postponed. Please arrive before midnight.